How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Action games on the NES released between 1988 and 1991, chances are they're going to be amazing. Especially if the developer has a good track record. And today is an example of a developer with an amazing track record in Compile. Compile gave us some of the best shmups of all time and continued their legacy is just rock solid. You should go, if you don't know about Compile and what Compile has done in the industry and what they've done for shmups, you should go and do some research and look them up. Like, that's not even me being condescending. I'm being serious right now. Go look them up. Well, this is a great example of Compile doing great things on the NES. Much like they did on the TurboGrafx-16 and everywhere else that they went. This game was published in the US in 1991, in Japan in 1990. Today, we're going to take a look at Gun-Nac. Now, Gun-Nac takes place on in this artificial system, or this system with an artificial sun that's been set up by the Galactic Federation, because the Galactic Federation realizes that Earth is done. Like, humans have just torn up the planet and it's too late to fix it, and so they just set up they built a synthetic sun somewhere and moved everybody to new planets. And it's a hip, upscale area. It's celebrated and loved and everything's hunky-dory until a mysterious wave of radiation sweeps through the system and brings all of these inanimate objects, these household items, things like that, to life. And they trigger, they just start taking over. They start wreaking havoc and destroying things, and humans are left with no recourse but to investigate. And so they send Commander Gun-Nac out in his ship to investigate what's going on by flying around to different planets and blowing stuff up. Again, shmups, I don't care how fancy you try to make the story, shmups don't really need story. They're an excuse to blow things up. This game is fantastic though. There's like a little shop system after each level, and the action is fast paced and it's colorful, and enemies are all over the place and bullets are everywhere. There's a lot happening here and it is wonderful. Not a lot you gotta say about a Compile shmup. The music is good, the controls are spot on, gameplay is tight, everything is perfect in this game. And that's probably why the resale price is what it is. Getting a copy of Gun-Nac is nuts right now, but we'll get into that in a sec. This game, a lot of the tenets of Compile's later shooters on like the PC engines or TurboGrafx-16 if you live in the States, a lot of the tenets and power-ups and gameplay mechanics that are in those games is also here. So if you are familiar with gaming and playing like blazing lasers and stuff like that, you'll be used to what you see in here. This game is delightful. Now, let's say you want to get a physical copy of Gun-Nac. If you don't have a Famicom, the cheapest copy of Gun-Nac I saw was sold for like $300. Average, well over $400. The cheapest Famicom copy I saw was like $75. I would say, just get a repro. Get a repro card. If you're trying to buy a copy of Gun-Nac to flip, you're part of the problem, not the solution. But yeah, this is a fantastic game. I don't care how you gotta play it. Get your hands on a way to play it. It's a good game. There's a lot of game here. It takes about an hour and a half to beat Gun-Nac. Lots of levels, lots of gameplay. The levels are long. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, if you like your shmups meaty, Gun-Nac is the one for you. This has been the 8-Bit Animal, and I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow, I guess Rare decided they wanted to make Spelunker.